In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a data model in ClickSense by using sample data. Okay, so let's see. Now let's just move on to this data load editor to create connections to the file storage. There is a KVD storage, and then we will load all those tables. Here we will understand a lot of concepts like qualify, unqualify, synthetic key, circular reference, and joins, keeps, those concepts we will learn. Whereas data manager, that's feature is not there. So everything is in the console base. So we need to understand the basics. Now folder connections you have to set up. Whenever you need to create by default the setup was there, but let's just start from the beginning. If the connection would not have been set up, so what you do, how to create the connections to a file storage. So here everything is connected, every data type data is connected with a connection library, whereas in ClickView for flat file you are simply loading from file open dialog and it was loading. For database connections you are just creating the OLDB or ODBC connections, but here even though it is file storage or a database, you have to go with the creating a new connections. So that's the difference in ClickSense. Create new connection. Connections types are defined over here. These are all the file locations. If you place any file in Google Drive also, you can fetch it. So actually by default they have made the recent version, they have made it more easy, because we have uploaded the data in the space personal space, and say that we have a data file which is a location. Here we have all this data files which is loaded over here. So go to personal and I can see this QVDs. So let's just load one by one QVD to my data model customer.qvd. So it will have a script exactly like this, yeah, exactly like the ClickView insert script. But in ClickView, what was happening when we were loading the QVD files from the location, it was showing the entire path or relative path of this location. Whereas a relative path is something like the dot data slash QVD. But here it is data file. If it is data file, it would have been dot slash data files, but why it is written as lib? Lib stands for here in ClickSense as library. For every database connection, they follow a mechanism called a library, because it is a web-based data storage. So they store the data in various library like SQL connection library, file connection library, like that. So I'll just name these tables in short CST. I will tell you why I'm giving these short names. Now, what is the purpose of showing this table here? The table is loaded as customer, but by giving this alias, I can just give a pet name to the table. That means the physical table name could be customers, but here logically it will be renamed as CST. Same way, so let's see. It is not needed to be saved. There's no save button over here. Since it is a web-based editor, it auto saves every moment. load the data. Check this so that it can be automatically closed. And here in my data model I can see this CST. The table was customer, but the name has been changed to CST. Now here very easily company name as customer, contact person, country, division as division, tax number not needed, phone number also I don't need. State province as state. And there's also some small transformations we did to the tables which is loaded to the data model. Secondly, I will add other tables. Same way, I will do some small. Say customer is directly related to order table. I will load the order table, name it as ORD. Then order detail. ORDD. So we don't need to globalize the path like we did in ClickView. In ClickView, we are just globalizing the path by defining a directory. So that concept is not here. Since it is a library, so libraries itself is a global declaration. Whatever the changes you do to this library data files, that will be by default reflected in all these declarations. So it is not neither a physical path nor a relative path. It is a global declarations. In the library, the physical in the library data file, the physical location of the QED storage would have been saved, whereas it has been defined as lib data files. So if administrator want to relocate the QED to some other folders, and then he can change the path in the lib data files, then all the QEDs which follows the data files global path will be affected to the new location. Okay, so I have given a short name to all these tables. Why I have given short name, the purpose of behind giving the short name you will get to know after some time. So let us just load these tables which we have added to our data files. I mean data load editor. So let's reload. Click Sense and ClickView has the tendency to automatically join the tables if they find there is a common key fields. See, the tables are automatically joined now. Okay. I can see these all tables are easily connected to each other. How come they are connected? They are connected with the common key fields like order table. We have customer ID which is connected to the primary key of customer table. So this is the customer ID which is the primary key over here, and this customer ID in this order table is treated to be a foreign key. Okay, it will be considered as a foreign key. And employee ID, so employee ID and employee salesperson table. So these three are also connected. Order ID to order detail table is connected. Product ID to product ID, which is the product table's product ID, is connected. And key invoice is connected with the key invoice table from the invoice table. This is one level of transformations we have seen in here. So the mode, the methods, the mechanism which we have applied in this mm, approach was not been easily done in the data manager. So that's why as a developer you can prefer using the data load editor or creating the data model. Of course, data manager would be helpful for those who are want to create the data dashboard, who wants to create the dashboard very in a very short time with least amount of complexity, least amount of complex scenario. Okay, so I hope you would have liked this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Stay connected. Bye bye.